This is less than 2 months. Kenneth Okonkwo predicted that Nigerians will be hungry from now till next 4 years.
What else are you expecting? Let me tell you, people are going to be hungry for the next 4 years. Forget it. Because Naira will not appreciate. The only secret in appreciating Naira is what? There is no magic.
Well, there you have it.
To strong currency. Strong currency is predicated on strong economy.
True.
Strong economy presupposes an industrial productive base and a steady export market.
In his interview with the Arise TV last 2 months, he predicted about even this fall of Naira, that this is what is going to happen. He said that because he said Tinubu was copying P2B's, post P2B's idea, but lacks the strategy to implement them. That because P2B said that he's going to remove fuel subsidy, Tinubu went on and removed the fuel subsidy. Because P2B said he's going to float the Naira, Tinubu went and float the Naira. That everything P2B said he's going to do, Tinubu will just go and do it without knowing the strategies or how that floating of Naira or removing of fuel subsidy is going to be carried out. Listen to what he said.
He has told you must shift emphasis from consumption to production. What is this government doing? They are simply consuming. I'll give you an example. Look at the budget. 10 trillion naira for capital expenditure. Yet 17 trillion naira for recurrent expenditure, including 8.2 trillion naira for servicing debts. Since this government came in, it has borrowed close to $15.8 billion in 7 months. Meanwhile, you have removed oil subsidy completely. What are you borrowing for? You said you want to remove oil subsidy so you can have more money to give us these amenities. Yet you have borrowed all this money. Let me tell you what they're doing with it. 5 billion naira to give the first lady to eat. Nothing else. Because she doesn't have any constitutional duty or function. Then 20 billion naira to give chief of staff. They said to renovate his house. 15 billion naira to renovate the VP's house. This will cost Nigeria about 110 million naira every day for the next 1 year. Meanwhile, you cannot give the workers who are productive up to $1 a day as wage award. So this is a government that doesn't have empathy, that does not invest in productive means. They are still consuming the money. Oil price is not going to come down soon. He has told you he is not desperate about being Nigerian president. And he has shown it. Even when INEC did all the abracadabra. You know what Obi say? Calm down. We wouldn't need to destroy the nation. We will get it at the right time. So he is moving because he's searching for the particular environment and platform where the people that he's going to lead will accept this new Nigeria. Where men should not just, that they shouldn't be corrupt, but they should be incorruptible. You can't get that in the traditional platform that is existing in Nigeria now. You cannot get it in PDP. You cannot get it in APC. I dare anybody that wants to confront what I'm saying. So I agree with you. The elected class now, even some from Labour Party, have not impressed me. They have not impressed Nigerians. P2B has impressed me because I was inside the political room and I knew how he was carrying his life. And I knew that he meant it when he said, I would rather do the right thing and lose than doing the wrong thing and winning. So I agree with you. But please, if you watch what I'm saying, I keep talking about P2B, New Nigeria. Because for now, he is the only politician I can tell you that can make these things possible. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. Can you say this is what we wanted to see? That our debt now is 88 trillion naira. And what are you spending it for? Nothing. Consumption. Buying SUVs, 100% imported for 469 members of the National Assembly. And then you are talking about job creation. You know, he said his 8 priority areas. You know, he mentioned it in the speech. National defense and security. He has failed on that. Job creation. He has failed on that. Look at it. Macroeconomic stability. He has failed on that. He said he removed dual foreign exchange and wanted to make a single exchange. Are we not having the dual today? They are saying 800 naira official rate, and you have 1,200 naira. He has failed on that. You talk about investment environment optimization. He has failed on that. You talk about this is his own 8th priority area. You talk about poverty reduction. He has failed on that. You talk about social security. He has failed on that. You talk about human capital development. He has failed on that. What else has he not failed on? So, you know, if you want to know how the 4 years will be, you start from 7 months. In these 7 months, how has he worked hard to cut wastage? I just told you about 40 billion naira is going to go into consumption that will add no productivity to Nigeria. I just told you a man who said he wants to revamp the economy, revitalize the industrial sector, and yet you're buying 469 imported SUVs when you have products that are assembled in Nigeria that you could have bought to improve the productive capacity of these firms. So what else is he going to do differently? He has borrowed about 15.8 billion naira, $billion. When is he going to pay all this? He's spending 98% of the revenue servicing debts, and he's borrowing more. What else are you expecting? Let me tell you, people are going to be hungry for the next 4 years. Forget it. Because Naira will not appreciate. The only secret in appreciating Naira is what? There is no magic.
The situation Nigeria will be in 2023. We told everybody, even the people who are now in power, they did also not hide their intention and agenda. They made it very clear. Tinubu said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. So why are you disturbing him when he removed petroleum subsidy? Which, by the way, they have now restored underground. Because you can do anything in this world to please anybody, you cannot please the greedy man.
Yes, sir.
It's not possible. They said they wanted to float the Naira. They have floated the Naira. The Naira cannot float. The Naira has gone to the bottom of the ocean. Tinubu met the Naira at 500 and something. Naira is at 920 Naira as of this morning. But guess what? What about minimum wage? It's still at 30,000 Naira. When we were campaigning, we told Nigerians that the least minimum wage we will pay is 250,000 Naira. They said that Showore is an economic illiterate. I didn't know what he said. That if they start paying people 250,000 Naira, it will cause inflation.
That's what they said.
They are paying you 30,000 Naira now. Is it not causing inflation? Is there no inflation in Nigeria?
There is.
Abi, I don't know, maybe you guys are shopping from another market. Yes. Because I hear there's a petrol station for APC members in Lagos, where you buy petrol for 145 Naira. Abi, is there a market in Lagos, between Ikorodu and Lagos, where they sell tomato for less than the amount that everybody buys it? So, these guys have come to finish you. But it's up to you not to let them finish you. That is why we invited you here today to have this conversation once again. I have said it, that I've been to too many meetings in my life. I'm tired of meetings. Are you getting my point? I'm getting to a point where I just feel like some of these meetings are, they're just unnecessary. Because we are going to discuss the same issues over and over. My question is, when are we having that meeting, the final one, where we say, what are we doing? And let's go for it. And that is what we did when we came to this room in 2019. This was my last place of meeting before I was arrested by the DSS. In fact, we had 3 guys who disguised as people who were participating in the struggle. They were DSS guys.
And they are serious.
They follow us everywhere. And I'm sure they're in this room today.
Yes.
Yes. But whoever is there from there today, Please give them water because they too they are suffering. I am not aware that their own minimum wage has changed. It's only the organ that is enjoying.